What is up, guys? It's your boy Rick Kakis, and today we have a brand new Xur Inventory review for the weekend of July 12th to the 15th, and so let's get started. Now, of course, Xur is going to be located in the same place in the tower he's always been since his big update in the final shape. Alright, let's take a look at what he has. Firstly, for the exotic catalysts, we do have the Wardcliff Coil. This doesn't see a ton of play right now, the coil, but randomly it'll just crank certain bosses, so this could be a decent pickup. Now, the Skyburner Catalyst is another interesting one here. The Skyburner was updated so that it causes Scorch on every shot, but again, still, neither of these really see too much play. Now, as for the exotic armor pieces, well, 67 here with the Assassin's Cowl, great overall number, but a lot of intellect, don't really want to see that, so it's kind of just okay. MK44 stand aside with 66 with the main spike being recovery, not that amazing. And then, wow, a 68 Sunbracers with a massive resilience spike. Well, certainly, maybe you would prefer a little bit of discipline or something like that, but I mean, even still, it's got some strength, it's got some discipline, and resilience. If you're using this in PvE, which you are, like Sunbracer builds get used in PvE, you want 100 resilience even on your Warlock for the damage resistance. So this is actually a pretty darn great roll on the Sunbracers. A lot of people should absolutely be buying this weekend. After that, he's selling some Vanguard engrams, and then moving on to the exotic weapons here. First of all, for the Hawkmoon, it's a quick draw Hawkmoon, not the best anymore. With corkscrew rifling, I've definitely seen a lot better than this. Not super interested in that. Now, Suros Regime, actually a pretty decent auto rifle. Hey, Skyburner's Oath. You can pick up the Oath and then buy its catalyst right after if you really want to. Again, this is kind of an interesting weapon. It has like two different modes of fire depending on if you're hip firing or aiming down sights. Again, every hit will potentially apply Scorch. It's really not a bad scout rifle, but again, doesn't see a ton of play. After that, Thunderlord. All-time GOAT gun for certain players. Like, this thing actually shreds, is a great machine gun, but I think you get it like for free as part of like the Thunder pack or some sort of pack that you can get within the helm for like new players. At least you could for a long time, so I think you should check that out before potentially having to spend your strange coins at Xur, but overall it's a fantastic weapon. Now, moving on to the randomly rolled legendary weapons. Auto-loading Slideways Friction Fire, no thank you. Moving Target Firing Line Shepherd's Watch, no thank you. Genesis Firing Line Distant Tumulus, well, the Tumulus with Firing Line isn't bad, but you really don't want Genesis, honestly. Then, well, hold on a second. In Ignition Code, we do have Blinding, but unfortunately, Quick Draw is really not what you want. If this was Slide Shot, it was like Blinding Slide Shot Frenzy, this would actually be, this would actually be a crazy good roll, but unfortunately, that's not what we have. Then we have a Huscout here with Threat Detector Kill Clip, no thank you. And then an auto-loading Zen Moment Shattered Cipher, not interested by that. Now, of course, we have the three different class-specific swords. This one, Threshing Counterattack, yeah, no. Now, moving on from there, let's check the rarity of the Braytech set. Alright, this set was introduced back in Season 8, and it's actually a very rare set, with only 32% of Guardians having access to this. That's actually one of the lowest values you'll find for an armor set sold by Xur. So absolutely, guys, pick this set up, even just to dismantle it, to unlock its transmog capabilities for the fashion game. Just like a very rare set. So, taking a look at the actual rolls, however, 62, big recovery spike, I've seen better. 66, massive intellect spike, and then mobility, not really what I want to see. 65, way too much mobility, not spiky where I want it. 65, no thank you. Let's check the Warlock. Alright, for the Warlock, first of all, let's go check my existing Sunbracers. Yeah, like, these are either just as good or like, oh man, these are really, really good with that resilience. I'm getting them. These are fantastic. 68, like, it's resilience followed by strength, got some discipline, like, it's really, really a good piece of armor. Now, aside from that, guys, let's go and check the armor rolls here. 64, not spiky at all. 64, strength, resilience, it's all right. 67, with recovery, then intellect, then strength. Well, maybe a bit too much intellect, but the main spike being recovery on a Warlock, this is a pretty good helmet. And then lastly, 63 intellect spike being main, no thank you. Now, as for the sword, we do have Thresh counterattack, not interested in that. Let's check the Hunter. All right, for the Hunter, let's check the armor here. 64, resilience, recovery, discipline, strength, too much strength. 64, not spiky at all. 66, big mobility, but then followed up by intellect is not what we want to see. Still not a terrible piece. And then 64, even more intellect, unfortunately. And then as for the Quick Fang, honestly, Tireless Blade 1 for All is not terrible, but yeah, it's actually really not bad. So definitely you could pick up this Quick Fang if you're really looking for one. And so guys, that's it for the video. Definitely I think the highlights this weekend are these Sunbracers, very, very good Sunbracers, followed by like a rare armor set to pick up. Guys, that's it for the video. Hope you enjoyed and found this informative. If you did, please remember to help me out by simply rating and especially sharing this video. If you want to see more Destiny 2 content similar to this, don't be afraid to slap that subscribe button. If you want to get in touch with me and keep up to date with the latest channel activity, the best way is to follow me on Twitter at RickCacus. That is linked in the description down below. Again, I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, have a good day.